Hello. Now, being poor or being rich is all mindset. It's how we set our mind. It's an emotional, it's a mental disposition that really affects our health, our wealth, and our happiness. Positive mental attitude is very critical in our lives. It is a product of our belief system. How I believe myself, what I believe I have, brings the positive mental attitude. Now, the positive mental attitude helps my mind or our mind to free from destructive negative energy such as fear, envy, anxiety, regrets, anger, greed, envy, name them. All the negative energy that would alternatively be channeled towards achieving our goals. Now, for us to live happy life, we have no choice. We have to adopt positive mental attitude. All our feelings, our thoughts, the words that we speak and confess about ourselves, our actions and reactions, they must all be positive. We must, as a result, we fill our subconscious mind with positive emotions, such as love, such as care, happiness. And as a result, we end up having self-confidence and the positive attitude that we need to tackle the life situation. The positive mental attitude helps us to develop the kind of attitude that is common, or the approach of life that is common to successful people. We drive positively, we dress positively, we think positively, we talk positively, we act positively. That even when the situation are tough, instead of thinking of failure and defeat, we think of success and accomplishment. Instead of being pessimistic, we be optimistic and even more confident. Instead of seeing impossibilities, we see possibilities. It is the positive mental attitude that makes us see the positive part of life, not the negative part of life. It is important to note that our attitude determines how we react to the situations that we face in our lives. Let me give an example. If a very expensive and luxurious car passes in front of a person A with positive attitude and person B with negative attitude, person A with positive attitude will react very different from person B with negative attitude. This person with negative attitude, for one, is poor attitude. His mentality is full of poverty, and therefore the first thing that will come to his mind is that I can't afford this. This is not for my class. The owner of this must be a devil worshipper. This is very expensive. Unless I win lotto or I win any lottery, I cannot win this. I cannot drive this. By so doing, he shuts down all the emotional, spiritual, mental capabilities that would have opened the possibility of achieving and even driving that vehicle. On the other side, person A, the person with positive mental attitude, by the way, that is the rich. And what comes to his mind first is, oh my God, my car has come. This is what I have been looking for in my life. I must drive this by mid this year. This is my car. The person who is driving it is a human being like me. I have all it takes. And by so doing, he reactivates the mental, emotional, spiritual attitude, and believe me, he will own that vehicle because it is all in the mindset. The person with positive mental attitude sees opportunities everywhere. Even amidst the problem, he sees business opportunities, and he very fast comes up with ideas to solve the problems. And as a result, he gets money as a reward for solving the problem. On the other side, having negative mental attitude, people with negative mental attitude are always poor, and they see risk everywhere. And you know what they do? They always run away with excuses. People with negative mental attitude, when they see problem or Goliath, what comes to their mind is that he is so big, I cannot be able to kill him. He is so big for me to kill him. On the other side, a person with a positive attitude, he sees Goliath, and what comes to the mind first, he is so big, I cannot miss him. In other words, what the rich sees, what the poor and the negative attitude sees an obstacle, the rich sees as an opportunity and a stepping stone. As I conclude, in each and every life situation, there is always positive and negative perspective. You know, when faced with exactly the same situation, different people will perceive it differently. There are those who will perceive it positively, there are those who will perceive it negatively. Now, this is the key. Those who perceive it positively, with positive attitude, they see opportunity and they benefit from any life situation. Those who see it as negative, they live on blame, they see problematic life, they keep on blaming others for their problem. My prayer is, may we have positive attitude in each and every life situation, and we shall forever be happy. We shall forever be wealthy. Our health will always be smart. May God bless us. Cheers.